Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Shop on TV with me, Rob Locke with an E, and a drone with an E, and Richard Meyer with an E. Everyone's got an E tonight.
It really is. And how are you, Rob?
Good, mate. How are you?
I am absolutely fantastic, and we have got a seriously good bundle for you today.
Yes, and PayPal Pay in 3.
Pay in 3.
Yes, it's back.
FX Pro Elite. This is the drone with auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, 2 cameras on board, gesture control, and it even has Follow Me built in at a price that is genuinely unbelievable. Stable enough to fly out of the box, Rob, in 20 seconds, even as a beginner who's never been able to fly before.
So if you, by the way, in case there is any confusion whatsoever, it's a drone. In case there's any confusion whatsoever, this is a shopping show, which means that if you can see it, you can buy it. Well, as long as it's on the description. You can't buy the furniture. Well, unless you really want to, and I'll give you a good price. So this is 078843, the FX Pro Elite Drone Bundle. You get a drone, you get the case, and you also get an extra battery, so double the flight time. It's amazing, and for $159.99. However, ladies and gentlemen, oh, it's quite hypnotic. Oh, what happened? What was that?
One button, flip 360, showing off to your friends and family at the touch of a button. Genuinely.
I can do that.
Out the box, as a beginner, 20 seconds, you can fly it. It's got altitude lock, it remembers its height. It means that you can fly this indoor, outdoor, anywhere, and no license needed, no registration, no fee. We have built this to the new Class Drone Zero toy category.
Richard, it sounds like you know an awful lot more about this than I do. See you in a minute.
It is honestly a brilliant, brilliant drone. But let me take you, this thing, we're going to show you later, all the tricks, all the stunts, everything you need to know so you can fly it immediately. There's only one thing you will always need to do, whatever drone you're buying, is to follow the drone code.
Assist drone users, here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you to fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with a manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone. The UK drone code is
Endless hours of fun for $159.99. That sounds like a good deal to me. And also, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, for the time being, PayPal Pay in 3 is back. So if you've seen these drones before and you've wanted to buy one and maybe it's been a little out of your budget, then as long as you apply online, you can potentially pay 3 interest-free instalments of £54.98. That includes your postage and packing. You can actually spend up to a couple of £1,000 with PayPal Pay in 3. So maybe if you want to get accessories, maybe some additional batteries, maybe even an additional drone, or one for you or one for a friend. Then you can load up your basket, and remember there's just the one postage and packing charge as well. Now, $309.99 is the regular price. You're getting a £300 drone packed with features for almost half price. I mean, that's pretty much bang on half price. But of course, no amount of money is worth it if it's a load of old rubbish. Richard, is it a load of old rubbish?
This is My favourite drone, full stop. This is the drone that everyone learns. 20 seconds out the box, you can fly it. Now, let me explain why it's brilliant. Now, over the last 3 years, here as RDM, we have created what we believe now the biggest retailer of drones in this country. Tens of thousands of drones. We love making, you love flying, but this FX Pro is different. Special, top of its field. It's our next generation of drones with upgrades all over the place. Now, it takes those features you'd normally expect in drones, 800, 900, 1,000 pounds. But we're not talking about one or two of them. Virtually every single one and more. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming camera booming. What the drone sees dive to the screen of your phone, it's in your GFX Pro. But it gets better, listen to this. 2 cameras on board. Now, you don't get 2 cameras till you get to a 700 or 800 pound drone, but it's in your FX Pro. That's 2 shots, 2 angles at the same time to film the best social media videos, the best friends and family videos, your movies. You can create it yourself, but listen to this. We've also added a gesture controlled lens. Now, you don't get that in drones till 800 to 900 pounds. It recognizes your face, your features. Do a V sign, the drone will take a photo. Hand up, hand down, it knows it starts and stops the video. But listen, if you're a beginner, you've never ever flown before, this drone can track the palm of your hand. Forget the controller, forget the mobile phone. This will just follow you moving your hand so you can now fly and film instantly. And then, pièce de résistance, we've added follow me. This drone, normally in £1,000 plus drones, but your FX Pro can lock onto you. While you're walking, skiing, out with your friends, the drone will follow you, filming as it goes on its own. This thing is incredible, but what makes it special, different, one step up from any other shop or retailer, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it, hand on heart, with the technology we use allowing you to fly instantly. So let me take you around it, talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why this is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, and anyone who's always wanted to learn to fly. Now, number one, this is a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it also remains fully flexible. Designed so you can bash it, knock it, hit it, smash it. If you're going closer to that wall, closer to that tree, this drone will do it, bounce off, no damage, no repair bill. We have people with £1,000 plus drones that have bought the FX Pro, and they use it to do the close-up shots, not their £1,000 one, because this allows you to get that little bit closer without worrying about damaging or breaking. But the real magic starts right now, because that is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones have got HD cameras, but normally you're having to pop out a memory card, put it in your laptop, PC, game. This is different, so different. That camera is live streaming to the screen of your phone. Now, any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean and up, there's no wire needed for you at home. This is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. And what the drone sees live, you see live. Now, you can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, Zoom it. Film Rob over in that corner live on the screen of your phone. So you are now a memory maker, a movie maker from the drone itself, but it gets better. Because if this was a £600 drone on the high street right now, you'd be talking about a fixed angle, one shot, one direction. But this is different, because what we've built is a camera land that you can change the angle before you fly. So now you can get that professional level shot filming the kids playing football in the park, over the trees, over the wedding venue. If your friends and family come round, you get that magic moment, that picture, that video that you can do. But now let's get this in the air, because what makes this drone special and different is this. If you've ever tried to fly a drone before, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, couldn't control it, this drone is for you. If you've never flown a drone before, this drone is for you. If you're a pro that just wants to concentrate on the filming, this drone is for you, and I'll tell you why. We're not going to touch the control sticks. We're not going to touch it, learn to steady it, learn to control it like all the other drones on the high street. One finger, one button, Rob. Boom, you've just learned to fly. This is out the box, 20 seconds, no hands on the controller. That's hanging like it's on a piece of string. Now let's bring that drone down and I want to prove it to you. Now, how can I prove the stability of the FX Pro? Sorry, every other shop or retailer, you can't do this, but I can. No touching, no controlling. The drone is now doing it for me. Look at that stability. This is like a GPS drone at less than about 1/10 of the price. Why? Altitude lock. It knows its height in the air. If you're a beginner, even if it knocks in the wind, it will auto-correct. You're not doing it. You're not touching a button. This is you out of the box in 20 seconds, the most stable system we have ever done. But it gets better, because not only do we have the altitude lock, we've got a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. This is called optical flow. That takes a photo of the floor and holds it steady. So steady it's unbelievable, but watch. I bring my hand in, I can now fly the FX Pro like Harry Potter. It literally follows me everywhere I go, Rob. So now as a beginner, you can track the palm of your hand and fly it, hands controller free. This thing is incredible. But now let's look at that camera. Because here, Rob, this camera's in our studios, costs hundreds of thousands of pounds. I'm not being filmed by a £100,000 studio camera right now. I'm on the FX Pro Cam. V-sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, records that memory into my phone. Hand up, it starts a video. Hand down, it stops a video. It's literally doing what a £900 drone does with a camera that recognises my features, my control. But Rob, where it gets magical, we're not talking about one camera on board this drone. Click of a button, we have 2 cameras on board. Now, I'm sorry to a producer I used to work with called Chaz, who spent £1,000 on a drone. His drone has 1 camera. Rob, you're on camera number 1 being filmed. I'm now on camera number 2. This can be 120 meters in the air. There's a blogging shot top left from my mobile phone camera number 3. That is 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time, under 160 quid. This thing is stunning. This thing is incredible. But now, how easy is it to fly? You're a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. Speed number 1 is nice and steady, Rob. This is for a beginner. Up the stairs, round the banisters, learning to fly. But look at this, because give it a click when you're ready. Speed number 2 doubles that speed, Rob.
Wow.
We are now intermediate flying. Have you had to buy a new drone? No. Have you had to buy an upgraded camera? No. It is in the same drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds, under 160 quid with 2 batteries and the storage case. Then speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, Rob. Pure pro level flying. A pro level drone in the same drone you learn as a beginner. This thing is incredible, but listen to this. What if you're going towards that tree, lake, river, you panic, no, I'm going to crash. 1 button, auto returns to home. So it's the drone you're not going to lose. It's the drone you're not going to get lost. If it's facing the wrong way, 100 meters away, you press 1 button on the controller and it rights itself. So you cannot go wrong. But do you want to see my favorite thing with this drone? This is incredible. 1 finger, 1 button. You want to learn a flip 360? Boom, it's just done it. You can do it out the box in 20 seconds, learning to fly everywhere you go, Rob. This is a drone that allows you to fold it up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. It's a drone that can fly from the controller alone or your mobile phone alone. It folds up, fits in your pocket. This is something that needs no license, no registration, no fee. That's the size of your FX Pro. To give you an idea, that's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, that's your size and you take it with you everywhere. But what makes this special, what makes this different? Serious now, getting really serious. The drone that this replaced, the original FX Pro, no, not the RDM upgrade like this one with the upgraded speed, upgraded stability, upgraded momentum, the original one, 250 quid drone alone. Now we didn't sell 1 or 2 of them, 10 or 20 of them, 100 or 1,000. We sold tens of thousands of them. Tonight, today, in the bundle, under 160 quid, you are going to get your FX Pro. But we're also going to give you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, free. You don't have to pay for it. It's in the bundle. You double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement. That's our gift to you for being up and watching Shop on TV in our first 2 months of trading, first 2 months of being on air. You are getting that for nothing. Our thank you to you for watching. And then it gets better because we are also throwing in the storage case too. Normally worth 40 quid. This is your investment. This is your insurance. This is a foam-lined case for the drone controller, battery 1 and battery 2, because we're going to give you the second battery for nothing. Foam-lined, space to protect it. If you knock it, bash it, hit it, step on it, it's now fully protected. This is the ultimate bundle, the ultimate collection, the ultimate deal. Every pro-level feature in a drone you've always wanted, desired, but then every feature you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, in here. Normally 800 quid, in your FX Pro. That Follow Me, normally 1,000 quid, in your FX Pro. This is your chance, your time, tonight, this weekend, to have it in your hands flying next weekend. The ultimate collection, the ultimate drone, and the drone that whoever you give it to, gift it to, whoever it's for, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it.
What a price. Actually, I think for those who remember him, Frankie Howard, do you remember Frankie Howard? I think he said it best when he said, oh, it's really good. By the way, have you noticed it's not Christmas, it's not Easter. I doubt this is something you would classify as a Valentine's Day gift, maybe. I can't think of any seasonal gift-giving holiday that is imminent, except the one where you gift yourself. Sometimes you just have to please yourself. Now, that didn't come out right. Sometimes you just have to treat yourself, don't you? So, now, I'm not suggesting that for a second that ladies wouldn't absolutely love flying drones, but I was going to make the distinction that ladies go to the spa. I bet you'd pay 159 quid for a spa treatment. This is the man's spa treatment. But then that all goes out the window because actually everybody gets to enjoy this and at a really, really good price. Plus, you know, at 159.99, that is the sort of price that one can spend if one goes out for a meal with the family. That's 160 quid, forget it, that's gone. A night out, I mean, especially if you go out in London these days, you know, it's, oh my Lord, 160 quid, maybe about a half a night out. Unless you're Gemma, she makes her money really go far. So I've heard. The point I'm trying to make is there's no reason for this show except to treat yourself to something that's a blooming lot of fun. That's what it is. Pure, unadulterated fun. You don't even have to pay for it all now. If you apply for PayPal Pay in 3 online, we can only do that online, then you can get it for a third of the price right now with interest-free instalments. So the first instalment comes off today. The P&P is included, so you pay that, whatever that was, £54.98 today, and then exactly the same amount in a month's time, and then the final payment a month after that. And the £4.95 P&P, by the way, is if you're not using PayPal Pay in 3. Well, actually, even if you are using PayPal Pay in 3, it's capped. So what that means is it's £4.95 per order. So you could put 86 drones in your basket right now and check out. And even though that's a lot of boxes, Gemma said, please don't do that. Unless you plan to buy them. Right, oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, so you will only pay the one postage and packing charge per order. Once you've checked out, if you start a new order, you start a new P&P charge. That's the way it works. Honestly, seriously good quality. These drones have been around. I mean, I've been presenting them for at least 5 years. It's got to be, if not more. They are extremely popular. Look, let's be frank. If you do spend £5,000 or £2,000 or £1,500 on a drone, you know, yes, you'll get all of the features that are in this, and yes, they may be more pro level, but this is a drone that's about having fun, about not having to get it, because also you have to have a license for those bigger drones, and they're also incredibly difficult to fly, and they require training and all sorts of other stuff. This means, as Rich has said, the second you get a drone, you can whip it out of the box. You can press a button, and all of a sudden, you're airborne. It's a lovely video, this, isn't it? No.
20 seconds. This is the drone that has got everyone talking to me, stopping me in the street. This thing is incredible. This thing is brilliant because you don't have to be a pro to get all the pro features. You don't have to pay a pro price to get all those pro features. It's all inside your FX Pro, built by us, the most feature-packed drone we'd ever created at the lowest price we'd ever put it together. This drone is something special and it's different. I mean, I'm hearing in my ear that you are loving it. All of you in the baskets, please check it out. Make sure it's delivered to you within 5 days so you're flying it next weekend. Let me tell you, this is a biggest drone year I've ever known. Every Facebook, every Instagram, every TikTok video is being filmed with that beautiful flowing shot from a drone. But the difference is here, you can fly it. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, that ultimate stability, the live streaming HD camera in your FX Pro. You can't buy this in the shops. You can't buy it in any other retailer. Do you know why? They do do not want you to have these features at this money. They want you to pay 2 or 3 times the money for those features. But here, we've built it for you. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, and why with the 2 cameras on board, normally 800 quid, the gesture control, normally £800 to £900 a drone, and that follow me, how we did it, I have no idea. But to have follow me in a drone at under 160 is unheard of. It's incredible. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant.
Before you get started, can I just say very quickly, sorry to interrupt, but I didn't want to do it while you were in your flow. You've already found, a lot of you, the Ultimate Pro GPS. So if you want a GPS model with an upgraded full HD camera, that's available as well. Can I just quickly give them the details, Rich? Do you mind?
Yeah, of course you can.
Because that's phenomenal, and it literally has GPS built in, so you can use GPS to plot your shots, and you can have it follow you in your car or on your bike or whatever it happens to be. Now, it's a bit more money. It's £289.99, but that is a £400+ drone. That is the most feature-packed bundle that RDM do, period, full stop, the end. So that is 044297. It comes with an included app that allows you literally to plot the course of the drone. It even does the 360 shots around you while you're having a kiss with somebody, if that's what you desire. Again, drone code means that if you're using it for fun, then you don't need any kind of license. But if you are a pro photographer then you only need the first level of licensing, which is not very expensive. I don't know the details, but you can check them out for yourself. But anyway, I just wanted to interject with that because we'll explain it more and demonstrate it more later. But first of all, here is Rich once again. Back to you in the field, Rich, with the FX Pro.
Thank you so much. We broke away because there are so many of you putting these in baskets. I need to show it to you. You're asking to get it in the air, so let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant and why the FX Pro is the right drone for you, your friends, your family, anyone who's always learning to fly. And if you're a beginner, if you're an intermediate, if you're a pro that just wants to concentrate on the filming, out the box, 20 seconds, guaranteed, hand on heart, you can fly it. But let me tell you about it. Number 1, full-size drone, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic in our FX Pro, but it remains fully flexible. This is a drone that you can knock, bash, hit, smash. It will go closer to that wall, closer to that tree with no £400 repair bill. It's designed to hit it. It's designed to bounce off it. This thing is incredible. By the way, those people that have bought these that already have their £1,000 drones, thank you. You're using these for your close-up shots, and to me, that is like a pat on the back. That is a wow. Thank you so much. But the real magic is here. That is an HD video camera. Now, don't get me wrong, other drones do have HD cameras. There are other ones on the high street, but normally anywhere close to even double this price. You need to pop out a memory card, put it in your laptop, PC, game. You cannot see what you're filming while you're flying. But this is special. HD camera, 720 HD built into this instantly. But let me tell you, that's not a fixed point camera live streaming to the screen of my phone. Now, this can be any iPhone 5 upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean. The app is free. There's no wire on it. It's just so we can show it to you live, the footage in the studio. Yours is wireless. What the drone sees live, you now see live. You can Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. You can zoom this to your friends and family while the drone is still mid-air. So we are talking about you could have a TikTok video from the drone, uploaded, running, getting likes before you've even landed the drone. This thing is crazy. But you want to see the pro feature that everyone is talking about to us, everyone is going, wow. Watch. That camera lens isn't fixed. We built it on a hinge. So if you want that professional level down shot, filming the kids playing football in the park or flying over your friend's wedding venue that they'd have paid 600 to 700 quid to get filmed, and you're filming it in HD with your FX Pro, this thing is incredible. But how do we fly it? If there is one part of the show that's serious, every part is fun, exciting, it's all about learning to do stuff, but this is special because it's what makes this drone, out the box, 20 seconds, able to fly on us, now one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country. If you've tried to fly a drone, you will have spent ages trying to learn to steady it and control it. The drone probably hit the ceiling, hit the floor, went all over the place, you couldn't control it. This is different, so different. One finger, one button, Rob, boom, you've just learnt to fly. Out the box in 20 seconds, no hands on the controller, hanging like it's on a piece of string. Unheard of in the drone world, unheard of till you get to a full GPS, unheard of if you have a drone out the box in 20 seconds that you don't need to touch the controller. That is incredible. But now, let me prove it to you. Because what makes this drone different to any other shop or retailer? Sorry, those shops, hands off the controller, I can genuinely present this drone to you without touching it, without controlling it, without doing anything. Why? 2 levels of stability. This is called altitude, and this is you, a beginner, anyone over 14, and if they're younger than 14 with adult supervision, out the box in 20 seconds it does it. Even if the wind gets this drone, it remembers its height because it has that altitude lock built in. The drone allows it to do it, and it allows underneath your hand brought in to fly it from the palm of your hand. This is like Harry Potter learning to fly a drone. Incredible. But now let's bring that drone and I want to show you the camera, because here at ShopOnTV, Rob, we use studio cameras that cost tens of thousands of pounds, actually hundreds of thousands if we had them all together. I'm not being filmed by one of those studio cameras right now. I'm being filmed by the FX Pro. No hands on the controller. This is hands-free flying. V-sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, records the memory into my phone. I didn't have to touch it. I didn't have to do anything. It does it for me. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. The drone recognizes my features, allowing it to film me like a selfie or my friends and family without the controller in shot. But now, watch this, Rob, because what makes this drone special, different, and 10 times better than any other shop out there, we are talking about 2 cameras on board. Now, Rob, you're on camera number 1 right now, filming for memory making. Maybe this is just memory making the friends and family coming round. Maybe it's for your TikTok, your Instagram, your YouTube, your Facebook. I'm now being filmed from camera number 2. This could be over 120 meters in the air. Then there's a blogging shot, top left from my mobile phone. 3 shots in one, recorded to the memory of your phone at the same time. This is indoor and outdoor flying, day or night flying, and then it's how easy it is to fly. Now, if you are a beginner flying towards that tree, lake, river, and you panic, no! One button auto homes it. So you're never gonna lose it, you're not gonna drop it. If it's facing the wrong way 100 meters away, press a button, it will right itself. This thing is the easiest to fly drone we have ever created. Now, speed number 1, nice and steady. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you are learning how to fly. But as soon as you get to an intermediate level, press 1 button, doubles that speed, Rob. So we are now an intermediate drone. We haven't had to buy a new camera. We haven't had to buy a new drone. It's in the same drone that we learned how to fly instantly.
Oh,
speed number 3,
so
25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This is a pro level drone that you can learn to fly instantly. And then let me show you my favorite thing of all. You want to learn to literally show off to your friends and family. 1 finger, 1 button. This is a Flip 360. A Flip 360 drone in seconds, but I want you to bring up the video, because if we bring up the footage, not only is the drone able to do a Flip 360, so's your video allowed to do your Flip 360, recorded direct into the screen of your phone. Now, here comes the magic bit. Now, I apologise to anyone who spent over £1,000 on a drone so you can fly it from the screen of your mobile phone. Controller off. With the FX Pro, you can fly it pro level. As soon as my fingers touch the screen of my mobile phone, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying, Rob, can be over 120 meters away from the mobile phone screen. No controller needed. This is pro level flying, and then it can lock onto my face. And everywhere I walk, everywhere I go, this is normally over £1,000 in a drone, and follow me is in your FX Pro. All those people with it in your basket, all those people throwing it in your baskets right now. Check this thing out. Get it home, film it, fly it. It's incredible. It's the drone that folds up, fits in your pocket. Take it with you everywhere you go. That's the size of your FX Pro. That's the size of my phone. Phone, drone. Drone, phone, giving the idea of that size. But the real magic is right now. No license, no registration, no fee needed for this. It is license free because it's a class drone 0 toy category. It's confirmed by the CAA. 250 quid drone alone, the original FX Pro, but this is now the RDM upgrade. Upgraded speed, upgraded control, upgraded stability, under 160 quid tonight, just for you. No other shop, no other retailer. This thing is incredible. And then we're going to give you a second battery included too. Double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. It's in your bundle. By the way, we have extra batteries on the show, and there's a brilliant deal for 2. You'll be able to see that when you go on. 2 batteries, 45 quid, quadrupling your flight time. But today we're also going to give you the storage case. Everything included. This is the ultimate bundle, the ultimate set, the ultimate collection, foam lined, space for your drone controller, battery 1, battery 2, the entire thing. And whoever you give it to or gift it to, you know they can fly it. Every pro level feature you've always wanted, auto takeoff, auto landing, VR, the filming that you've always wanted to do, those brilliant flowing shots, or just pictures of your friends and family, everyone looking up, waving at the camera. And then the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally 700-800 quid in your FX Pro. The follow me, literally following you skiing with your friends, going down the slopes with you, filming that magic moment in your drone. Your chance, your time to get an incredible bundle. The best present maybe for Easter. The best present for the kids at the weekend. Delivered to your door after tonight. 5 to 6 working days, it's yours, ready to fly, pre-charged, everything pre-charged, ready to go. Your chance, your time, incredible drones, brilliant stuff that you can film, and so much fun.
He said the F word, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to repeat it. Fun. Yes, because, you know, I was talking to my doctor the other day, and because I have some terrible ailment, and he said to me, he said, Rob, you know what you need to cure that terrible life-threatening disease? You need a drone, particularly an RDM FX Pro Elite. And I was like, really? That'll cure me? Well, and he said, yeah. All of that story, by the way, is completely true except for the facts. Of course, a drone is not going to cure a disease. It's not going to satiate you if you're hungry. It's not going to hydrate you if you're thirsty. It's not going to pay your mortgage. It's not going to do anything except what it's designed for, which is to provide you with having a lot of fun. And I look at things in terms of the return on investment. In other words, the amount of time or money that I put into something, how much fun does that return, and is it worth it? So, for example, these days I've discovered takeaway, when you get takeaway delivered to your home, it's suddenly become £20 a meal, even just for fish and chips. Fish and chips, large cod, battered sausage and a large chips. It's about 20 quid now. 20 just for me. It's gone. The world's gone mad. So I love my fish and chips, but there's the pleasure to cost ratio of that. I mean, what does it take me? Half an hour to eat it, if that, 20 minutes, and that's it. That's pleasure's gone, done, finished, over. One of the things I particularly love in terms of the amount of fun you get out of the investment that you put in is video games. So, you know, we have a console, 70, 80 quid. They might seem expensive, but even actually 85, 90 quid now. But the fact is that if it's a good game, you could get. When I played Rise of the Tomb Raider, that kept me occupied for about 3 months, I think, you know. So you get a lot of mileage out of the fun factor. The same with droning. Drones are, for $159.99, something that, you know, you might just be sitting at home. I can imagine this almost like a scene from Pulp Fiction, you know, just before Samuel Jackson and John Travolta walk in, you know, where they're having their burgers and their drinks, their tasty beverages, and they've probably got a controller and a drone that's just flying around the flat. You know, you can fly this around your house, fly it around your living room, have a bit of fun while you're sitting in front of the telly. Or you can, while you're walking the dog. Maybe you hate walking the dog. Maybe it's not your dog, and you're like, oh, good Lord, I've got to walk the blooming dog again. Maybe you've got to take the rubbish out. Oh, no, I've got to take the rubbish out. I know, I'll take the drain out. The drain? Not the train. The drone out with me. Do you see what I'm saying? I think this is a really, really good price. And again, you don't have to pay it all today. Maybe you haven't quite, it's almost the end of January. I know this is a tough week because it's, you know, everyone gets paid early before Christmas. And then now it's a really long time, isn't it, before you get your next paycheck in a lot of cases. But we're almost there. It is the last week, I think, of January, isn't it? Is it the last week of January already? Goodness gracious me. But so that's why we've made sure with the PayPal Pay in 3 that you've only got to pay 54 quid and change today if you're approved for PayPal Pay in 3. £54.98, and that means they're interest-free instalments, and you'll get it within the normal delivery time. You don't have to wait to pay it all off before we deliver it to you. The minute PayPal approve you for the PayPal Pay in 3, the order gets spat back to us, and it'll go out. What day is it? It'll probably go out. Well, it might go out over the weekend. Will it go over the weekend or Monday? Probably Monday. Monday morning. It will be on its way to you. So look, I can't justify you buying this for any other reason except it's going to be a lot of fun. But also maybe you have got a friend's wedding coming up at some point, or an event, and they're talking about going out and getting a drone operator. I mean, you can pay several £100s a day for £450 a day plus, you know, rental of the drone. I think it was when I used to book people at one of the companies I worked for recently. The point I'm trying to make is just a rented drone you can actually probably pay something in this region. Paul, our director, charges £600 an hour for drone photography. That's why he works here. By the way, batteries. If you want to get some extra batteries, we have a great offer, £45 for 2 of them. Normally it's 60 quid for 2, so you're saving £15 on a pack of extra batteries. Well, we're going to show you a little video on how to order, because this is a shopping show. You can buy these drones now. It's not like, hey, here are the drones, go into the shops and try and buy them there. No, you won't even find these in the shops. They're almost semi-exclusive to us at the moment. Certainly we're the ones doing a lot of shows with them. And we always get requests for more and more drone shows, and we haven't recently always had the PayPal, so it's back for a little while. We don't know for how long, so take advantage while you can. And if you want to spread the cost, if perhaps the 160 quid is out of your budget, even if it's in your budget, I always spread the cost anyway if I can. If it's interest free, what does it matter? So remember, there are several ways that you can order from us. Here is how, and Rich will do a little Q&A with him once we've finished telling you how to order.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with ShopOnTV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with ShopOnTV. After you've ordered from ShopOnTV, we aim to deliver your purchases as quickly as possible. Postage and packing charges cover standard UK delivery, which is normally 3 to 5 working days, though depending on the carrier, you could receive your products sooner. Certain items may be offered with expedited delivery for a nominal extra charge. We'll give you a delivery estimate every time you place an order. Not going to be home or prefer to have your packages arrive at a different address? No problem. Just enter the destination information when you check out. Once you pay, it's on the way from ShopOnTV.
You are watching ShopOnTV with me, Rob Lock, with an E. Wonderful to have your company. Lovely to be here for you. Rich has come and sat down in a sort of little Q&A audition, not audition, what do you call it, interview style. So we'll have several questions from viewers, and if you have any questions, you're always welcome to ask. studio@shopontv.co.uk is our email address. So battery, let's talk about flight time. How much do you get from a battery?
On the FX Pro, you're going to get between 15 and 20 minutes per battery, and we're going to give you 2 in that bundle.
Okay.
So you're going to have up to 40 minutes of flight time, and by the way, those batteries are pre-charged, ready to fly out the box in 20 seconds. So those batteries are in there, ready to go. So genuinely, you can fly it straight away. Up to 40 minutes of flight time.
So one of the reasons that we recommend people get an extra set of batteries is because if you want to fly for half an hour, you know, the other batteries are not going to be charged in time. Well, no, the other batteries should be charged in time, whereas if you're just hot swapping one battery...
Yeah, if you get an extra 2 batteries, and we've got a brilliant bundle. If you go on our website, you'll see that brilliant bundle. £45 for 2 extra batteries, quadrupling your flight time, quadrupling the fun. You are going to have one on charge while you're flying all the time, and you never ever have to stop flying. Just literally you pop the battery in, ready to go. Battery in, ready to go. Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the fact you don't need a license. What are the restrictions? Well, we're going to show the drone code in a minute, but I think there's a distance restriction.
Yeah, well, there isn't, because the drone is restricted to the distance already. So there's no license, no registration, no fee on any of our drones we're showing to you today. Now, that's confirmed by the CAA. We are a Class Drone Zero toy category, which means that you, out of the box, 20 seconds, can fly it instantly. It is all inside, it is all ready to go, and no, you don't have to worry about that. The only way you will need a license is if what you're filming, you're not filming for your personal use. So maybe you're filming something for commercial reasons, you'll need a license. But if you're using it at home for your own use, you don't need the registration, you don't need the fee, you don't need the license, ready to go.
And also, even if you do, I know people who have these smaller drones. It's not very expensive for a commercial license for this classification.
No, very, very cheap.
So it's a bit like, you know, if you buy a car and it's got a limiter on the speed limit, as fast as you go, it's 120 metres up and 120 metres in either direction. So it's almost a quarter of a kilometre in diameter.
It's amazing, honestly.
How do you charge the batteries?
Okay, you charge them via USB. So they come with the charger, plugs into any laptop, PC, games console, mobile phone plug. You can literally charge them anywhere you like, but if you've got a mobile power bank, you can use that and you can plug that in the middle of a field. It's brilliant.
By the way, this is the FX Pro Elite that Rich is holding here at the moment. So we're going to talk. Do you want us to move on to the GPS? I just thought we had some questions about. Well, actually, the questions apply to
everything.
Except the battery time is different. So for the FX Pro Elite, it's 15 to 20 minutes.
Yes,
is that
and
correct?
then with the next one, we're talking about up to, I think it's 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes of flight time per battery.
Okay.
But now, you've all gone absolutely crazy for the FX Pro. And I know why. It's the best-selling drone that we do at anywhere close to this price. But we have a drone that if you're ready, you already know what a GPS drone is. You know that next level. We have a GPS, which I believe, hand on heart, in my opinion, one of the best-selling GPS we have ever had or you will ever see in the shops. Now, this is incredible. Now, if you don't know what GPS means, if you've got a car, you have a sat-nav. That sat-nav tells you where the car is, tells you where the car's got to go, but you have to drive the route that it shows you, not with the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. With this drone, you bring up on your mobile phone, the app is free, there's no in-app purchase, a Google map. That Google map allows you to overlay the Google Earth. You press point 1, press point 2, press point... The drone uses the satellites in the sky to fly to 1 on its own, fly to 2, fly to 3, fly to 4, where you pressed on the map and then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. This drone allows you to do that.
We're going to show that
This
later.
drone has auto return to home. So you press one button, it doesn't come back close to you, near you, it comes back exactly 2 meters in front of your feet and lands. If it's running out of batteries because of the GPS, it knows what time to return it to you to land without running out of power. This thing is incredible, but it gets better because this is the only GPS drone I've ever seen under 600 quid that has brushless motors. Full 1080p camera, that's fully upgraded. The full GPS, that's fully upgraded. But we've also upgraded the motors, Rob. With a normal drone, you're talking about standard motors. But you know the most famous Hoovers, the most famous hair dryers, they use brushless because it gives you more speed, more time, more stability when this drone is flying in the air.
So that means this can fly for longer?
This flies for longer, up to 30 minutes per battery.
Wow.
You get 2 batteries in there. That's up to an hour of flying on this drone.
On all of the drones, what's the minimum age, would you say?
14 years old. 14 years old on their own.
Yeah.
But if the kids are a little bit younger with adult supervision, you could use the FX Pro. I don't recommend the GPS for anyone under 14, but 14 plus, 100%.
But if you are going to be doing any kind of... Look, the FX Elite is absolutely perfect. If you do Instagram posts, TikTok videos, it's going to add aerial photography to your repertoire. And the fact is that, you know, having worked myself in the film industry for quite a long time, and television industry, they used to be the most expensive shots to achieve. Now, with drones, it's making them much, much more affordable.
But can I tell you something about that GPS? Because what makes this GPS incredible, different, one step up, not only the price, and genuinely, if you go to the big catalogue retailer right now, they've got a GPS drone that they say, best price we've ever done, £499. That drone has 1 camera. This one has 2. That drone doesn't have an electronic gimbal. This one does. That drone needs you to subscribe to half the features that it does, like the auto return time. This one, you don't need to do anything at under $289.99. But what makes this drone incredible is we've mixed two technologies in one. So if you're a beginner, you've never flown a drone before, but you know you want to move to the GPS, we've built in that second camera for optical flow inside. So no more warnings that the satellites can't come in inside, you can't fly them like you get with every other GPS. Out of the box, 20 seconds, indoor, you can fly it, ready to go. It is the most advanced.
I understand that if you're riding a bike, if you're driving in your car, if you're on a jet ski, I mean, if you're doing the full James Bond, it can follow you and film you as you're
GPS follow you, so you put the controller in your pocket. This drone will stay a defined distance away from you, facing you, following you, filming you as you go. It is honestly incredible. It's that next step up. If you think you're ready for a GPS drone, this is the one you want. If you think you're going to move to a GPS level because you want to take this hobby forward to that advanced level, this is the drone for you.
Well, I was going to say, you know, if you've started to get traction on TikTok or YouTube and you want to go from the 720p up to the full HD and the slightly bigger and better camera, this is the one. You know what I mean? If you want as you say, the GPS, because you can literally, when you direct your videos, you can actually on a map plot the course that you want the drone to take.
You can, yeah.
So you just before you go, so you can actually create this entire dynamic, amazing visual masterpiece.
You want to fly over that tree, then over that house, bring it back, do a double circle around something that you're filming and land back at your feet. You just literally draw it on the map, on the app. The app is free. Press go, does it.
I have one question before you go. Why is it that even though we're sitting in front of 6 broadcast television cameras, the minute you put a drone camera on me, I feel the need to go?
That's the only thing I can't answer. I don't know.
We'll get back to you on that. Honestly, phenomenal. If you want to go back, Rich, I know you're going to show us the app in a moment. If you have any questions whatsoever for Rich, please, while he's here, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. I specifically requested that we have a little thing that says live, because people always ask me, the number one question I would get asked when I was on ITV before is it all recorded? When do you tape it? I'm like, no, we're live. And that means that we can interact with you. Here's a test. Send us an email, studio@shopontv.co.uk, and tell me the funniest greeting or the silliest greeting, and I'll say it on the air. So it could be, for example, it could be shalabba labba 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 la. Everybody. Now, I just made that up. What was that now, Paul? Bar wa gra what? Bar wa grama wheat mini bums, or something like that. So send us, oh, that was Transformers, the universal greeting from Transformers. Do send us an email and I'll prove to you that we're live. I'll give you proof of live. See what I did there? See what I did there? And also, if you've got a birthday, well, I'll happily sing you happy birthday. Or if you've got a birthday and you don't want me to sing you happy birthday, send me money and I won't. And if you get an anniversary, if you just want to say hi, if you want to shout out, if you'd like me to say your name on the telly and the names of your family, if you want a name check, I'll do it. So we're going to go back to Richard very quickly, and then we're going to show the drone code in a moment. But I want you to see this in more detail, see it flying, see the app, and see the magic.
We wanted to show you our GPS drone. Now, honestly, we can't fly it outside right now. It's pitch black in the centre of London. We're 3 floors down, and therefore I can't fly it outside. But I'm going to fly this inside so you can see the difference. Now, all we do is we press to unlock those blades. Now, the second we take this drone into the air, I want you to look at the stability of this drone. I want you to listen to the motors in this drone. This thing isn't good. This thing is honestly the most incredible flyer that we have ever produced. Now, this is indoor flying or outside using the app. The app is free. You can press the buttons where you want it to fly. This thing will fly directly to you. But we have a camera in here that is a 1080p. 1080p, full HD, the highest resolution of HD that you can get, all in this drone. We've got the ability to change the angle of the camera at the touch of a button. This is called an electronic gimbal. One button controls the angle of that camera. Indoor, outdoor, day or night. I can fly across our studio. Let's say hello to Charlie. Charlie is our floor manager. She's over there. Then I can fly it back onto set. This is an most amazing drone. The colour is different. The quality of that footage is unbelievable. Flying through our set, straight back over in our studio. 2 cameras on board filming in full HD using that system. But I want to show you what GPS is all about. So let's bring the drone back here. Now, I can't literally use the GPS system while we are outside. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the app inside. So now, if we bring this app up onto your screen, when I press this button here, it will open up the app itself. So if we bring this up, when I touch the little map here, it brings up where this drone is using the satellites in the sky. Central London, where our studio is, now in the middle of Covent Garden. I can overlay a Google Earth on top of it. I can choose to fly to point 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. When I press go, the drone will lift to 1, fly to 2, fly to 3, 4, 5, and then land 2 meters in front of my feet, filming as it goes. The most incredible drone system. If you know you're ready for a GPS, this is the one to get. If you've always wanted a GPS, look at that price and the features you get. 2 cameras, gesture control, an electronic gimbal built in, and no subscription needed for any of the features. That is an incredible drone if you're ready for a GPS.
And I just want to say, and I'm being pedantic, but there is technically ultra high definition, but we know what you mean because most people call it 4K. So yes, full HD, 1080p, and I mean, you really could see the difference, Rich, on the camera. It really was extraordinary. Again, it just takes your aerial photography or videography to a higher level. If there is a special occasion, a birthday, a wedding, you know, at some point there's bound to be a wedding, right? Anything, graduations, barbecues, parties, holidays. If you go to Cornwall, you go down to Land's End, you can actually have the drone go out over the ocean and take this lovely shot coming back, maybe as you're standing on the cliffs with your beloved, giving her a kiss. I'm starting to sound like Hagrid. I'm going to be the next Hagrid, by the way. You do realise that. Just putting it out there in the universe. We're in talks, you know, so we'll see. Come on, Harry. No, honestly, seriously. And this drone does do the 360 shots. It's got some of those Hollywood shots built in, programmed into it. So yes, it's a little bit more, but look, again, interest-free installments, 98.31 times 3 if you wish to apply for PayPal Pay in 3 online. All you have to do is select that as an option, PayPal as the option when you check out through ShopOnTV. ShopOnTV. It's been a long week. It's been a long couple of months, actually. And then if you select PayPal, it will automatically take you to PayPal's website. You do what you need to do there, and the minute the payments are confirmed, then it brings you back to our website, and we ship it to you. It'll fly out to you on Monday. Seriously, seriously good. This is the one I would get. And again, everyone's doing Instagram and TikTok and YouTube, and some people are making money out of that. Again, you don't need to actually pay for a license if you're using it for private personal use. If you did want to use it for commercial use, you would need to get a commercial license for it, but please do your own research on that, because from what I've been told, it's not overly expensive. I believe there are 2 classifications of a license for commercial use, and these drones would fall under the lower category, which are not particularly expensive. If you know, if maybe you want to add this, and the quality of that camera, you could add this maybe to your wedding video business or something along those lines. Right, just to remind you, for everybody else, basically just common sense when it comes down to it is what you need when you follow the drone code. We always encourage you and ask you to follow the drone code, and this is the drone code.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you to fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with a manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful and, importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Ooh-ah! Sorry, I don't know why. Do you know, actually, speaking of silly noises, we've had some emails, and who asked? Liam in Yorkshire wanted to know if I knew about Hyacinth Bouquet. My producer said Hyacinth Bucket. It's Hyacinth Bouquet, darling. Bouquet. So, yes, thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. And what was the other one? Do we have another one, or was that it? Lee who? Lee by what now? Oh, Lee Riley. Hello, Lee. Carol's emailed in. Hello, Carol. How are you? And Chris I'm just waiting for the information to come into my brain. It's taking a while for my brain to process the information tonight. It's so yes, thank you. Thank you so much for... I haven't had any silly greetings. Shawabba wabba. There's another one. Oh, no, we have had one. Go on, what is it? From Kathy. Kathy in Sheffield. Chortlepip. Very nice. That was Kathy in where was she from again? In Sheffield. I know Sheffield very well. My parents live in Mansfield. I've been to Sheffield. It's lovely. So Chortlepip. And she's enjoying watching the drone whizzing around. Actually, I think Chortlepip sounds, instead of a greeting, it sounds more like an instruction to hurry up. It's like, Rich, show us more about the drone. Come on, Chortlepip.
Of course I will. So let's go with the FX Pro, the drone that out the box 20 seconds you can fly it, the drone that you can learn instantly, the drone that for me has the most features we've ever done at the best price we've ever done it. I'll talk you around it. I'll tell you why it's brilliant and why it's the right drone for you, for filming social media, filming for your friends and family, recording those memories, but out the box 20 seconds you can do it with every feature you've wanted. Let me talk you around it, tell you why it's the right drone for you. Now, number one, we're talking about a full-size drone. So this isn't a little pocket drone here. It's full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but everything is fully flexible. So you can learn with this drone. You can get closer to the wall, closer to the tree. No damage, no smashing it, no hitting it. This is ready to fly straight away. But the real magic starts with that. That is an HD video camera. Don't get me wrong, other drones have got them. You have to pop out a memory card, put it in your laptop or PC. You can't see what you're filming while you're flying. This is different, so different. And it's why we believe we are now the biggest retailer of drones in this country, because we have drones that have all the features without you paying the pro price. Works to any mobile phone, any app. The app is free. There's no in-app purchase. There's nothing to buy. We give you the app details, the wire, just so we can show it to you live in the studio, the footage on your screen. What the drone then sees live, you see live. So Rob, you can now Facebook it, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it. You can now zoom this to your friends and family, filming that magic memory while the drone is hovering mid-air. If you're into your TikTok, your YouTube, you can have these videos up, getting likes, getting forwarded on before the drone even lands on the ground. It's incredible, but it gets better. Because when we talk about the camera, if this was a £600 or £700 camera in the shops right now, one angle, one direction of the lens, but not your FX Pro, we've built a hinge. So before you fly, you can now choose to film those professional level shots from above. Maybe it's filming the kids playing football in the park. Maybe it's the birds flying underneath and you get that flying shot across the camera. Maybe it's everyone that's come to the garden party this summer and you're filming your friends and family for prosperity, for memories. This allows you to film professional level filming without needing to be a pro to fly. I am hearing how many of you put it in. You are loving it, and I'll tell you why. You want to learn to fly it, but you don't want to learn to spend ages doing it.
Yeah,
you
but
tried
Rich,
a drone.
do you think they should check out?
Check out this basket so we can post it to you. Now let me explain right now. With a normal drone, you have to learn the control sticks. You have to learn to fly it. Keep it nice and steady and forget it. With this drone, this is going to do it for you. One finger, one button, boom, you've just learned to fly. That is out the box, 20 seconds, no hands on the controller, sitting there like it's on, Rob, a piece of... There is no other drone in the shops right now with that stability without all the satellites beaming down on a GPS. This is a non-GPS. This is under 160 quid. This is an incredible, incredible drone. But let me prove it to you, because here's the thing that the shops can't do. Here's the thing that other drones can't do. No hands on the controller. If you're a beginner, this took one finger on one button 20 seconds after opening the box. Altitude lock, it knows it's high in the air. If the wind knocks the FX Pro, it remembers it's high and it auto-corrects. You don't have to do it, the drone does it for you. Auto-correcting and auto-correcting height adjusting. But then there's a second camera underneath locking the floor in shot. That's why you get this stability. That's why you get this level of control. You can now fly it from the palm of your hand. If you're a beginner, you've never wanted to use the controller or phone before, you can still fly your FX Pro tracking like Harry Potter. This thing is incredible, but Rob, it gets better because the camera on here is HD. Now here in our studio, we use HD cameras. They cost tens of thousands of pounds. I'm not being filmed by an HD camera from the studio. I'm being filmed from the FX Pro. No hands on the controller, V-sign. A gesture control lens is normally 800 quid. Boom, that memory is now recorded in my phone. Hand up starts a video. Hand down stops a video. Am I touching the controller? No. Is the drone doing it on its own? Yes. This thing is incredible, but it's going to get even better, Rob, because we're not talking about one camera. Genuinely, under 160 quid, to be able to bring in camera number
wiggle
2.
Your cable, wiggle
That's
your
all right,
cable,
let me wiggle my cable. This will be my cable, not the drone.
No.
So now, you're on video footage number 1, Rob.
I'm famous.
I can now be filmed from above on number 2. We've got a blogging shot, top left on the camera of my phone, number 3. 3 shots in one, recorded at the same time. You can edit that, video blog it, Instagram it, to create the best memories, the best magic from this drone instantly. But how easy is it to fly? Well, I'm going to land it, because one of the hardest things to do with a drone is learning how to land perfectly. One button auto landing. It does it for you. The battery's pre-charged, ready to go. We're giving you a second battery included today. Our gift to you: double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. You download the app is free, no in-app purchases, nothing to buy. The second you've done that, you take one finger, you press one button, that drone is in the air. 1.5 meters stops dead. You don't have to stop it dead, the drone stops dead for you. You go left, you go right, and it turns. You go left and you go right, and it moves. Speed number 1 is nice and steady, Rob. Up the stairs, round the banisters, you're learning to fly. Speed number 2 doubles that speed, intermediate flying. You haven't had to buy a new drone, you haven't had to buy a new camera. It's in the same drone that you learn out the box in 20 seconds. Speed number 3. Pro level flying, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds, in a drone that you can learn out the box. This is an incredible bit of kit. But now we're going to get even better, because you want to learn to show off to your friends and family. Let's do this really big. So nice and wide. Number 1, 3, 2, 1. That is a perfect flip 360. It's a flip 360 drone. A flip 360 at the same time that you are learning how to fly. This is an incredible bit of kit. Not only is it a flip 360 flight, it's a flip 360 video. So if we bring up the video, that is how you flip 360 live your video, and it records to the memory of your phone. Now, Rob, if it's going towards that tree, lake, river, you panic. No, I'm about to lose it. One button, auto returns to you. So you're not going to lose it. If it's going towards that tree, lake, river, no! Auto return to home. If the drone is facing the wrong way 100 meters away, press a button, it auto rights itself. And then, this for me is what makes this drone incredible. Controller off. You can fly just from the screen of your phone. Now remember, the wire is just so we can show it to you live in the studio. Yours is a wireless system. The second my fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. They look like googly eyes. I am now flying from the app on my mobile phone. Unheard of at this price. And now, Follow me. Wherever I walk, wherever I go, the drone follows my face, normally over £1,000. It's in your FX Pro, Rob. And then this drone gets better because we also made it the most practical drone. Folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, easiest to fly drone that you can create. You can fly this outside in the rain, it's no problem. We just don't expect you to fly in a massive, massive storm, okay? Not like the big storms we've had over the last couple of days, but you can fly this if it's a bit damp, if it's a bit wet, if there's a bit of rain. Then double the battery life. We are giving you an extra battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's free. The batteries on their own are normally worth 30 quid. We're giving you one of those extra for nothing. So now you get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. It's in your bundle. And then we wanted to make it even better. Now remember, this drone on its own used to be 250 quid even before the RDM upgrade, upgraded speed, upgraded control. Tonight we have a deal for you for under 160 quid. Yes, you get the drone, yes, you get the extra battery, but you now also get the storage case worth 40 quid too. Foam lined, there's space for the drone, space for the controller. Battery number one that you normally get, but we're also giving you that second battery for nothing, nish, nil, zero, like it's free. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate collection, the ultimate drone set that for you has every pro feature you've always wanted. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR cable, a live streaming camera, and then all the pro level features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board, normally 700 or 800 quid. It's in your FX Pro. Exclusive to you, by the way. No other shop, no other retailer. We don't sell it on the high street. This is just for you, built for you. Why does the high street not have drones like this? They don't want a drone that's a beginner, intermediate and pro in one. They want you to buy a beginner's drone, then buy an intermediate drone, then advance to the pro. 3 drones they want you to pay for. We don't want you to pay for anything more than the one. And then, for me, that follow me, normally over 1,000 quid in your FX Pro, but what makes it special, what makes my heart go, what I love people stopping me in the street and telling me, is out the box, 20 seconds, whoever you give it to or gift it to, maybe it's not a gift, maybe it's just for you. You've decided you want to learn to fly. You can use it out the box in 20 seconds, no learning, no worrying, no stress, is it gonna work? You can. Your chance, your time, an incredible drone, an unbelievable bundle, but please, from how many I know people are buying right now, if you've got it in your basket, check it out.
Checking out is a really fun thing to do. So when you check out, in fact, before you check out, and now you've decided you're going to check out, then check out just as soon as you want to check out checking out and how easy it is to check out. And once you've checked out checking out, then you will have checked out, and then this will be on its way to you. So bottom line, please check out. Do you know, one of the things I love about this, aside from the fun, is, look, let's be honest here. Is this a top-notch professional drone? No, because otherwise it would be thousands of pounds. Not hundreds of thousands, it would be thousands of pounds. It's not designed to be that. But what I love about the fact that RDM have done, and the reason they call their drones pro drones, is because they take those very high-end professional features that would be in those many hundreds or thousands of pounds worth of drones, or costing drones, and they bring them into a drone that's in a toy category. Now, I would say, I would clarify what I'm specifically talking about, the FX Pro Elite here. I think once you get into the GPS, then you are starting to get into the realms of pro level and could use it for certain pro applications. So, but look, of course, we're not saying for a second that at this price that you're going to go and shoot a Hollywood blockbuster on it. You're not. It's as simple as that. But for the price, you would normally, if you want to go, I say normally, if you want to have a look at your catalogue stores and your other online retailers and things like that, for the same amount, so 159, whatever it is, 99, see the features that you get for the price of that price tier of drone. Generally in the retail world, you get absolutely sweet Fanny Adams. I mean, you get proper. What would you get, Richard, for that? You get a sort of starter starter drone, or just a basic
to give you an even idea, Rob, at £600 on the high street now, you would have a drone with a fixed angle lens. You wouldn't be able to adjust the angle.
Right.
You'd get a drone at £600. They would recommend you don't go close to the wall or close to the tree. This, you can do that. You'd get a drone that can't do a flip 360. It can do it. You get a drone that needed a memory card to put in your laptop, PC, or games console just to see what you film, not seeing it while it's live. You can
Would it have altitude lock?
No, no, you get it with this drone. We have taken every pro-level feature. In fact, I can tell you, hand on heart right now, this has the most features we've ever been able to create at anywhere close to this price. The most feature-packed drone at this level of money we've ever been able to do. And this is different to what you get in the high street. Why? Because in the high street, they want you to buy the beginner drone. Then you buy the intermediate drone. Then you buy the pro drone. You could be paying 100 quid for that beginner's drone. You could be paying 300 quid for the intermediate drone. Then 800 quid for the pro drone. That's nearly 1,400 quid to go through beginner, intermediate, and pro.
Well, we had an email,
in your FX Pro.
We had an email from a customer whose boyfriend had just got a £700 drone for their birthday, and then they saw our show and were like, they haven't got that.
They went through the list of features side by side, and the drone that we are selling at under 160 quid had more features built in it than the £700 drone they just bought as a gift.
Actually, speaking of birthdays, that's a good one. It's, this is just the perfect gift. They are so much fun. They really are so, and it doesn't matter what age. Now, 14 or up, unsupervised. If somebody is under 14, we recommend you supervise them. But do you know what the point I wanted to make to you, Rich? I probably should have saved this for when you came over and sat down, but I've not seen this stability on drones. Certainly not at this price. It almost strikes me. You know when you've got a remote control car?
Yeah.
They're easier to control because when you take your fingers off the controls, they stop because they're on the floor, right? This almost has an equivalent stability in the air.
This is what it is.
It doesn't fly off.
Rob, this is what's made us one of the biggest retailers of drones now in this country. In fact, we genuinely believe, as a manufacturer, we are now the biggest retailer of drones in this country. Why? Because the two technologies in here, one is altitude lock, and I'll show it to you in a minute. The other one is that second camera. Now, what that second camera does, and I'm going to fly it, so I'll explain it, but it takes a photo of the floor all the time it's flying, and it holds that photo in shot. Now, that means you get the same stability that you get for a GPS drone outside, spending double the price, triple the price, quadruple the price, indoors as you fly out the box in 20 seconds. The drones on the high street, they don't have that second camera. No. So if you have a one-camera drone, you don't have the second level of stability.
So this drone knows where it is, even if it's indoors and
it is, Rob,
GPS.
And all you have to do is one finger on one button. So if I show you, one finger, one button, drone is in the air, hovering like it's on a piece of string. There is nothing else that I know like it. Now, we build this technology into every drone that we do. The stability that you get, let's bring it lower so the camera can see me. The stability that you get is unheard of because that second camera holds the drone in place. Now that means, and this is where we are sorry to all the shops or retailers, maybe you tried a drone before and it hit the ceiling, hit the floor. That's the normal status of a drone. Hands off the controller. I am genuinely presenting to you this drone with no controller, no touching, no nothing. Altitude lock knows it's high. If the wind knocks it, remembers that height. The second camera underneath, holding it steady. The most steady drone you will ever fly means that you can actually fly it, allowing you also to fly it from the palm of your hand, Rob. So you can fly this from your hand, you can fly it from the controller, you can fly it from your mobile phone. Everything is in here ready to go. But the real difference, with a normal drone on the high street, if I was to press left, when I let go of my finger, the drone would carry on drifting. That's why they go out of control. Watch. I let go and it stops dead. I let go of the controller, it stops dead. This is proportional flying control. This is normally only in drones 6 or 7 times the price. So now, as a beginner, you can actually go up the stairs round the banisters and learn to fly. As an intermediate, you click it again, it doubles the speed. So you've now got an intermediate flight drone with an intermediate camera, and you haven't had to spend a penny more. And then speed number 3, 25 miles an hour, football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing is honestly incredible. And then you want to show off to your friends and family. That's a one finger, one button, flip 360 in the air. Now watch that again, because I am going to teach you to flip 360. One finger, one button. Done. Flip 360 drone, Flip 360 video. This is unbelievable. But Rob, you said the stability. You can be a beginner, out of the box in 20 seconds, and that is you flying. The ultimate drone, the ultimate control. It folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. This really is something special in a bundle at the best price we've ever bought to air. I think it matches the lowest price we have ever bought this deal to air. And tonight, you're not just getting the drone, normally worth 250 quid for the drone on its own. No extras, no bits thrown in. Tonight, today, you are getting an extra battery. That means you get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic in your bundle. We're then throwing in the storage case, normally worth 40 quid on its own, and everyone who buys our drones on our websites on their own always adds the storage case. Why wouldn't you? Why shouldn't you? Because it protects your investment. It's free. It's in this bundle today. Foam lined, space for the drone, the controller, battery number 1, which is what you'd normally get. Battery number 2, we're giving you for nil, nothing, 0. It's doubling your flight time on us. Fold it up, take it with you everywhere you go. The ultimate bundle, the ultimate collection. I'm hearing how many of you want it next weekend to start filming, and we will send these out on Monday morning. You will have them within 5 working days, ready to fly and have fun. It is every pro feature you've always wanted. That is everything like auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, the live streaming HD camera, it's in your drone. Then we throw in the features you never thought you could afford. 2 cameras on board where you can take 2 shots at the same time from different angles, so you can build real Facebook, YouTube, in Instagram, you can do your picture in picture because you've got 2 different shots being filmed at the same time. It is honestly incredible. And then the follow me built in, the gesture control lens, V-sign takes a photo, hand up, hand down. This is normally in drones over 900 quid, but we build it exclusively for you now. No other shops, no other retailers on the high street, just you. And then whoever you give it to or gift it to, whoever it's for, you know, hand on heart, out the box, you can fly it. By the way, do you want something else to help you? Do you want me to help you learn to fly it? When you get this drone home, there is a link to a website. That website has a video. I will talk you through, by video, in front of your drone, how you get it out the box, put it together, and get it in the air within 20 seconds. I am there to talk you through it, help you through every step of the way. The ultimate collection, the ultimate drone, and your chance to make sure you're filming, you're recording those magic memories, you're making those brilliant social media posts, those movies, with a drone that you can fly. Big smiles, big fun, your chance to get it.
Do you know, Rich, why don't you come over?
Yep.
Again, we have lots of questions, if nobody objects in the control room to that. One of the things that when we talk about the free license, or the fact that you don't have to pay for a license, and the fact that this is that categorization that you talked about, they used to be much stricter, didn't they, the rules? Well, you couldn't fly it basically in parks or anything, but you can with this.
We still have people that ask us questions or send in emails. Oh no, you're wrong. You need a license, you need a registration, you need an ID. You need, for the FX Pro and our Ultimate Pro GPSA, no license, no registration, no fee, the ID is not required to go. It is built and confirmed by the CAA under the Class Drone Zero Toy category.
Yes.
What we are doing is giving you all the pro features you want in a drone that you can fly out of the box in 20 seconds, and that is why we created it. That's what we do. This drone doesn't fly 3 miles, okay?
No,
this drone doesn't do that.
Not
it's
that
not
it couldn't,
designed to
it's
do that.
just been restricted.
We've restricted it. So that allows you to do this, everything being filmed over 120 meters. And by the way, it's 120 meters to your right, all the way 120 meters in the air to your left.
Quarter of a kilometre.
240 meters that you can fly with no license or registration, out the box with 1 finger, 1 button. These drones aren't good. These drones aren't great. These drones are phenomenal. They give you that chance to get the feeling of a professional level drone, because it is a pro level drone. You get that feeling without paying pro level money. You get that feeling without paying a subscription, extras, buying the extra bits that needs. It is all on there. Unbelievable drones, exclusive really on TV. We literally do it just live. And why do we do it just live? Because how many shops just shove stuff in a box on a shelf?
What?
You don't know how good it is or how easy it is. We show it to you.
And also, who would have your knowledge if you walked into a high street store? You know, not to be derogatory in any way to the associates, but they're just not trained. They can't be trained on every single product. Rich, you know, you commission these things to be made. This is your company. This is your it's your live.
It is.
Lively.
And Rob, let me tell you, everyone at home, I spend the day helping customers from ShopOnTV with our drones when they have a question.
Yeah.
So if you have a question, you want to know how to change a battery, how to replace the
Can we talk through some of that now? Do you mind?
Yeah, of course.
Can we do like a little live tutorial? This is all online, but if you want, I don't know, if you can record TV these days. First of all, how'd you turn? Well, where is the battery? How'd you put it in?
Okay, here's the battery. Now you're going to get 2 of those inside the pack, remember, and they are USB charged. So you plug them into a laptop or PC or games console. This will charge. Takes about, well, we can't give you exacts. It just depends the power rating that you plug into it. But it will take you about 30 to 40 minutes to fully charge it, and then you're ready to go. By the way, they're pre-charged when you get them. So those first flights are on us already. They're ready to go out of the box.
How do you know when it is charged?
There's a little light on the charger cable. It goes red while it's charging, and it turns off when it's not charged. When it's finished charging.
Okay, so then
this is all you do. You slot it in.
Yeah.
Done.
Ah.
You turn the drone on. You'll see the lights flashing. Now when you turn the controller on, it's already ready to fly. It's literally, you then press the button, it will go in the air.
You have to pair it, it's already paired.
It will self-pair itself, you don't have to do it. You download the app on your phone, the app is free, and the app, I don't have the controller here, but it clicks into the controller itself. So you don't have to attach anything, screw anything. Your phone literally clips in with 2 little safety holders at the top, so it's not going to damage your phone.
We're going
You're already seeing that video there.
By the magic of television and also the superbness of Charlie, she's going to bring us over.
Cool. Thank you, Charlie.
Yeah, she's going to bring us over a controller.
Oh, amazing. By the way, everyone, this hand is Charlie. She only has a hand. There's no person there, but this is Charlie.
I just think of the 3 ladies going, "Hi, Charlie."
So let me show you from the beginning how to do it. This is on a video, by the way, on the website, so it'll teach you, but it takes seconds. So you turn the drone on, place the drone on a flat surface, turn the controller on, it will lock itself to the drone. Now, on your mobile phone, I'm going to have to check I've not got anything that I shouldn't be showing on my phone or my 80,000 unread emails that are on there. All you do is you go into the settings of your phone and you go to the Wi-Fi section. Now, the drone is producing the Wi-Fi and your phone just needs to lock into it. So you'll see here, it says FX Pro Elite on my phone. I give that a click and then basically my drone and my phone connect themselves and lock together.
You don't have to connect to
You have to do absolutely nothing on that drone.
The drone is talking to the phone and the phone is talking to the drone.
So now, once that's connected, all I will now do, I'm just waiting for it to make its connection on my app.
And it's iOS and Android?
It is, So you can use this literally on anything you like. So now we are connecting. I can then go. Sorry, I'm going to have to just start it again because I had to reconnect my drone. But now I've got it up. I can then go into my mobile phone. I can enter the app, and the app will then allow me to take the drone and fly it. Fly it with the live screening going direct to the screen of my phone.
Now, will this take the max size phones as well?
It will. This will take the small phones, the max size. You can even download the app to a tablet. You wouldn't have the tablet sitting on top of the controller, but you can still record from your tablet sitting on the table if that's the tablet that you edit videos from.
Can you control it from the tablet as well?
Yeah, you can,
Oh,
you can control it from a tablet. You can control it any way you like.
Phones that sort of fold out and the screen's too big.
So what it's done, it's connected to my drone and it's now giving me the access to have the videos live on the screen. So once you've got the live streaming, you then have the ability to see everything live and fly everything live. This drone is stunning. Now I press the button, the drone will take into the air. So we are now flying out the box in 20 seconds.
Oh, it's lovely
one touch, one button. It is, it's really nice and cool. But what makes it brilliant is it has an auto-return button. So if you're flying towards that tree, the lake, that river, if you're panicking, you press one button, the drone will actually come back to you. While we're here, I just want to show you that headlight. Now, there is a headlight on our drone, which you won't see.
Why'd you do that? Why'd you tip it? Does it turn it off?
Because this drone has got a safety sensor. So if you were to knock into a wall, you know I say it will bounce off, but say you were going a little bit fast and it tilted to an angle, what would happen is the motors would just stop themselves.
So if you want to stop it from going, you just turn it upside down?
Yeah. Or it would literally just stop itself from knocking, hitting, damaging or breaking or going out of control. So it's a drone that's not going to go out of control either.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
That's all right, don't worry. Now you've got the headlight at the front that sends a light out in the dark so you actually can see the way forward, not just the normal lights on the bottom. You actually can see the way forward as you're flying. This thing is incredible. You can also fold it up. These are your blade protectors. Now, we do recommend you always use them when you first begin to fly, but when you get better and better, you can take them off. It's not like a legal requirement to have the blade protectors, but we recommend you start with them. And it folds up. It's a folding drone. Folds up and take it with you everywhere you go. That is the size of your FX Pro, and to give you an idea, that's the size of my phone. So it gives you an idea of the size of this drone folded up, ready to go. And by the way, we're live streaming, so I'm getting the stream.
And it's basically the same as like a game controller as well, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that, yeah, see, no wires, Ma.
No wires. The app is free. There's no in-app purchases, nothing to buy, and it's all being done direct from the screen of the phone.
And then if you wanted to record on your phone, then is there a button you can press? Or
yes, you do. Now, with this drone, you don't even need to press a button because it's got the gesture-controlled lens. While it's flying, if you do a V sign to it, it will then start a 3-second countdown, 3, 2, 1, and it will take a photo of you. So you don't need the controller in your hand. Hand up starts the video, hand down starts the video.
You're flying it out. Because, look, 120 metres is quite a lot. You know those Hollywood shots that open films, sweeping in from the ocean or following along from the road or over a bridge. You can do those on this. But so how would you start it when you know you're ready to record?
Okay, there's a little button here that's got a picture of a video camera, a little button here that's a picture of a camera. You just press them. Press the camera when you want to take a photo, press the video when you want to do a video. It's all there ready to go.
So, Gemma, what was that question? So if you're this is a good one. If you're struggling to pick between the Pro Elite, and the GPS, which one would you go for? I mean, budget's an important thing. But if you can afford both, what would the reasons be for upgrading to the
It's really simple. If you're buying a drone to have fun, if you're buying a drone just to learn the basics of flying, if you're buying a drone to start filming, start flying, start enjoying yourself, get yourself to a beginner, intermediate and pro level, you're going to go for your FX Pro. If you want this as a hobby and you know you're going to want to go to the next level, there's no point buying a drone that you then have to go to the shop and buy the next level of drone, the next level of drone. So if you know you're ready for GPS, and this is special because there is no other GPS system that I know out there on the high street, on the market right now, that gives you both the beginner's drone and the GPS in one. So this drone allows you that full GPS integration, that full 1080p filming, the brushless motors. These are the most advanced motors you can get, like the highest end vacuum cleaners or the highest end like hair dryers. The same motors in here giving you more speed, more fun, more excitement. But what makes this drone different to all other GPSs that we know out there right now is that second camera underneath. Now, you don't get that on a £700 GPS. You don't get that on a £900 GPS. Why is it on this one? Because it has that same system where inside, without the satellites, this can lock onto the floor and hold it steady. So as a beginner, out the box, 20 seconds with this drone, you still can learn to fly it. Now, when you're ready, you can go outside, press the GPS button, and you have the satellite control. You be able to bring the map on your phone and press where you want it to fly under Google Earth, and it will show you where you can go forwards, and you press go and it will fly to 1 to 2 to 3 to 4. It's called waypoint find. But why would you buy this drone? If you know you want to get to the GPS level at some point, get this one because it will take you beginner, intermediate, pro, and then to GPS level.
And it's an extra, £100 and something. But so, little anecdote. When I was between presenter jobs, I worked in management at a national news company, and I used to put together a lot of the crews for outside broadcasts and news gathering and things like that. And one of the things that I was constantly being asked for more and more was, have you got any drone operators? Have you got any drone operators? And drone operators were few and far between, and even if I found them, and I did, if I found a few, they were always booked because everybody wants drone shots now.
They want
everybody
the sweeping shots, the family and friend shots, that swooshing down. This does everything.
I was going to say, so if you have aspirations to be a professional camera operator, or you are a professional camera operator, then this I think would be a wonderful drone. Again, as long as you don't want to, you don't need to go more than 120 meters. It's a great way to start training yourself, getting accustomed to flying them, and then if you do have to use the bigger drones for those sort of big jobs, then you're already on the you know, you're already on the rung of the ladder, aren't you? Should I let you go back over to the other side?
Will do.
Go back to the other side. And while you do that, we will tell you the common sense rules. Oh, actually, I was going to ask Rich about this. Just remind me to ask you safety feature or not safety features, safety considerations when you're flying around other people.
Yeah, we just make sure that you've got the drone in a line of sight. You're not right next to people or anything like that. But under the new Class Drone Zero Toy category, you can fly over people, you can fly over buildings, you can fly over the park, because the weight of the drone is deemed to be that Class Drone Zero Toy category. The speed of the drone is that category. So if the drone was to knock into someone, was to hit someone, it's not going to hurt them past a certain, but it's not going to damage them.
They might be a bit miffed, but it's, yeah.
Yes.
I saw one of these the other day. You know, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Yeah. There's also the drone code, which is probably more important for most people to pay attention to, because you don't want to get in trouble when you're flying in airports or in front of planes and things like that. So here's some information about that.
The UK Drone Code is published by the Civil Aviation Authority to assist drone users. Here are a few pointers to clear up any confusion and help you to fly safely. Be drone safe. Always keep your drone in sight. This allows you to see and avoid other things while flying. Staying below 400 feet helps reduce the likelihood of a conflict with a manned aircraft. Be drone aware. Every time you fly your drone, you must follow the manufacturer's instructions. If you do this, it will help you to keep your drone and the people around you safe. Be drone legal. When using your drone, legal responsibility lies with you. You are responsible for each flight. Stay well away from aircraft, airports and airfields, as it is a criminal offence to endanger the safety of an aircraft with your drone. Remember, don't fly near airports or airfields. Remember to stay below 400 feet. Observe your drone at all times. Never fly near aircraft. Enjoy responsibly. For further information, please visit dronesafe.uk. We hope you find this useful, and importantly, that you enjoy endless hours of fun with your drone.
Have some fun. Have some fun. You know, I don't know about you, but the world is bereft of fun these days. I can't say nobody, but fewer and fewer people I find, maybe it's just the people I hang around with, just don't seem to want to enjoy themselves anymore. Where did the sense of humour in the world go? I meet so many people now and they're so angry. And they've lost their sense of humour and appreciation of being able to laugh at stupidity and things that are... I mean, I know there's a lot of serious stuff going on in the world that you wouldn't laugh at. But even that, what is going on? I mean, when I were a lad, didn't have any of this nonsense. Or I don't know, to me, maybe I'm just nostalgic. It seemed like they were better days and simpler times. And they're just not. Everyone has to navigate these massive complexities of even basic communication. People don't even talk anymore. I went to a restaurant last Valentine's Day, and sitting across from the table that I was at with my friends and my son were a couple on a Valentine's dinner. And the entire time, they didn't talk, they texted each other. They were on their phone, and I'm like, what? Maybe I'm just getting old. Have I reached that age where I'm just like... But the point I'm trying to make is that I think sometimes we have to remind ourselves that it is important to have fun. It's important, was it, work, rest and play, right? This is play. This is sheer joy. It's... For years and years and years, people have bought remote-controlled cars, remote-controlled planes, remote-controlled helicopters. And this is, I mean, I tell you what, it won't be long before cars are flying, and they'll pretty much be based on drone technology. They've made them. The prototypes are already being tested right now. So, in fact, they're even talking about deliveries, you know, Amazon deliveries. Maybe ShopOnTV deliveries one day will come to you by drone. And in fact, yeah, in Los Angeles they did one. Did I mention I used to live in LA? No. Yeah, apparently I did. Yeah. So this is where we're going, you know. And then with AI, look, we're getting closer to Skynet, aren't we? Let's just be honest, you know. No. Thank goodness I won't be around. But I fear for the next generation and the generation after. I really do. What my son's going to end up with when he gets to my ripe old age, I just hope it just gets to the point where everybody sorts it out. Oh, I want to slap the world sometimes. I really do. So for 100, I'm fine now. I'm spending more and more time devoting it to things that please me and that I enjoy doing. I still work. I work very hard. I work 7 days a week and most of the hours in every day. I haven't had a day off for 3 months now. So, oh no, that's not true. I did have Christmas Day off. Christmas Eve technically, but I was traveling, so that doesn't count. So for $159.99, anyone 14 or up, I can imagine would enjoy flying a drone. And it's one of those things that it is sexless, it is ageless, it is genderless. It is, I think everyone can derive a huge amount of enjoyment from this. And also a chance to get out, go to the park, go for a walk, go somewhere where you can fly your drone and just whiz it around. And this one with all the 360 tumbles and all that kind of stuff, it's pure unadulterated joy. And plus it's also available on 3 flexi, sorry, no it's not, on 3, hello, that was somewhere else, sorry. Oh, that had happened for, oh. I once said 3 easy pays, which was from I didn't work for that channel for 20-something years. So 3 PayPal, or PayPal Pay in 3, if you want to spread the cost interest-free, you can apply for that online, and that will help you spread the cost as well. I know it's a bit of a weird sort of time now, just before payday and all that kind of thing. But plus that we have a full refund policy. If you get this at home and you decide it's not for you, check the terms and conditions on our website. Then, you know, we can always refund your money as long as it comes back to us in resaleable condition. So, look, it's up to you. You don't have to. But the one thing I will tell you is you cannot fly a drone, and I guarantee the one way that it will not get to you is if it sits in your shopping basket. You've got to check out. Isn't it weird that we've got another thing with the world these days? We've got to the point where we have to ask us on television for people to check out their baskets. Like, but then like people forget to do that. If I want something, I just check out, don't you? Don't you, Charlie? You know. Now, now who's that? Terry is a helicopter pilot, and he's just ordered the GPS for. Oh, Terry, he's going to love it, isn't he?
He is absolutely.
You could fly it along your helicopter, as long as you fly.
That
the helicopter
I won't. Don't recommend.
No, don't do that. That was a silly suggestion. Forget I even said it. It didn't happen. Never happened, did it, Charlie? What? Never. Yeah. Rich?
Yes, let me tell you all about our FX Pro. Now, this is our best-selling drone at anywhere close to this price. The most feature-packed drone at anywhere close to this price. And the drone that's taken us to, we believe now, one of the biggest retailers of drones in this country, if not now the biggest. Why? Because we have thrown in more features than we've ever been able to put into a drone into our FX. So let me talk you around it, tell you what you've got. Auto takeoff, auto landing, VR cable, our amazing live streaming HD camera, it's in your FX Pro, and then 2 cameras on board. That's not normally in drones, so they're 700 or 800 quid. It's in your FX Pro. The Follow Me built-in, normally over £1,000, in your FX Pro, exclusive to you. No other shop, no other retailer, just to you. So let me tell you why it's brilliant and show you why this is the right drone for you, your friends and your family, and anyone who's wanted to learn to fly. By the way, how many of you in your butt, thank you so much for getting this drone delivered to you within a week. You will be flying it next weekend. So number one, this is a full-size drone. Full size, full power, full fun, full excitement, full magic, but it remains fully flexible. So it's a drone that you can knock, bash and hit. You're not going to damage it. You're not going to break it. You don't need a £400 repair bill. It's designed to take you from beginner to intermediate in seconds, intermediate to pro in minutes. It's an incredible bit of kit. But the real magic is that HD camera, and that live streams to the screen of your phone. Now works on any iPhone phone upwards, any Android phone with Jelly Bean, no in-app, no purchases, nothing to buy, and the wires just so we can show it to you live in the studio. What the drone sees live, you instantly see live. You can Facebook it, Rob, video blog it, Instagram it, YouTube it, make movies out of it in seconds. seconds. This thing is incredible, but it's not a fixed line camera. If this was a £600 or £700 drone, we'd be talking about one angle, one shot and one direction. You can change the angle of that camera, allowing you to now film from above. So if you're playing football with the kids in the park, you can film that magic shot from above and the birds flying underneath it. The kids playing football. You could use this over your wedding venue. You get the shots that you would normally only be able to do if you were a professional flyer in seconds with your FX Pro. But the real magic is how easy it is to fly. Now, if you've tried a drone before, hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it, this is different, so different. With one finger, one button, boom, you've just learnt to fly. Now that is out the box in 20 seconds, Rob. That is no fingers, no holding, no trying to control it. That is the stability of this drone, and there is nothing else like that on the high street at this price point. So now let me bring it forward, let me prove it to you. I am now going to present this drone with no hands on the controller, no touching it, no learning it. This is doing it for me. Altitude lock, it knows the height. Winnox, the FX Pro, perfect. It will right itself. It adjusts itself. You don't have to do it. Then you've got the second camera underneath blocking the flooring shot, giving you that stability, that level of control, allowing you to fly it if you wish, like Harry Potter. Maybe Grandad wants to learn to fly. He doesn't use the controller, he doesn't use the phone, he doesn't need to. It tracks the palm of your hand. But then let's look at the camera, because our studio cameras cost hundreds of thousands of pounds as a setup. But I'm not being filmed by those right now. I'm being filmed from our FX Pro. Now a V sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, records the memory into my phone. Hand up starts the video, and down stops the video. This drone recognizes, Rob, my features and allows me to fly. But now we're in the air. Let's look at those cameras, because you, Rob, are on camera number 1. But with a click of the button, I can now bring in a second camera. So you're now filming camera number 1. I'm now being filmed from above camera number 2. This could be over 120 meters in the air. There's a blogging shot top left, camera number 3. 3 shots in one, Rob, from the same drone at the same time. This thing isn't good. It is absolutely incredible. Now we're going to look at the ease of flight. Speed number 1 is nice and steady up the stairs, around the banisters, you're learning to fly. Speed number 2 doubles that speed, Rob. So you're now an intermediate flyer in seconds. You haven't had to learn anything. It's ready to go. Speed number 3 up to 25 miles an hour. Football beach distance in 12.5 seconds. It's in your FX Pro. But what if you're going towards that tree, the lake, the river, you panic? No! One button, auto returns it to home. A drone that comes back to you at this price, that's incredible. And then you want to learn the flips and 360 tricks. Press one button to show off to your friends and family. You've just learned to flip 360. This drone, I'm going to do it again because I love it. So you want to do a flip 360, it is one button press, Rob. One button press, flip 360 in the air, the most stable, easiest to fly drone that we've ever created. And then you want to fly it like a pro, controller off. You can fly the FX Pro just from the screen of your phone. So my fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks appear. We are now flying it from mobile phone cam. Then it locks onto my face, my features, and everywhere I walk, Rob, everywhere I go, this drone will follow me. A follow me drone for under £1,000 is amazing, but under 160 is unheard of, is unbelievable. Then you can fold it up, fit in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. The most stable, the easiest to fly drone we've ever created. A drone that is ready instantly to catch that magic moment, catch that magic shot. Film that Instagram, film that YouTube, do that school project, that media project that you're doing at school, that you can fly and have fun. That's the size of our FX Pro. What a gift. That's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone, take this everywhere you go. But the real brilliance of this deal today is the price and the bundle that we are giving you. This is the biggest bundle we've ever put together for the FX Pro. At the best price, I think matching the best price we've ever bought it to air. Normally £250 drone alone today under 160 quid. We're giving you the FX Pro, but we're also giving you an extra battery for nothing nish nil zero, like it's completely free. You double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic in the same bundle. But today, our thank you to you, that's our thank you to you for watching us and supporting us here on Shop on TV, that extra battery, that double the flight time. But we are also throwing in the extra storage case. So you don't need to now invest in it. You don't have to pay £40 to buy it separately. It's in your bundle. Foam lined, space for the drone controller, battery 1, battery 2. This is the ultimate set, the ultimate collection delivered to your door so you could be flying this out the box in 20 seconds next week. Every pro feature you've always wanted, every pro feature you've desired, auto takeoff, auto landing, live streaming camera, then the feature you never thought you could afford. This has a gesture controlled lens, one that recognizes your face, your features, V-sign photo, hand up, hand down, starts. That's normally 900 quid in a drone. It's in your FX Pro. But for me, what makes it special, what puts it one step up from all the other shops or retailers, whoever you give it to, whoever you gift it to, out the box, 20 seconds, you can fly it. So whoever it's for, maybe it's just for you, you wanted to learn to film, you wanted to learn to fly, you can do it. Your chance, your time, your way to get it delivered to your door before next weekend. You could get the FX Pro for the biggest smiles, the biggest fun, and the ultimate drone.
This is the box it comes in, by the way, as well, if you want to have a look. There's a lot of information on the box. Very, very high quality. Every single part of this is the drone itself, the packaging, all of it, the whole presentation. The whole kit and caboodle is very, very high quality indeed. And Rich is coming. Oh, sorry. That was for the. Sorry. Yes, I was going to move on to the. What have we got on the? Oh, that's. I see. That's why. Right. Sorry. Yes. Never mind. I thought we were moving on to GPS. But anyway, it don't matter because we've got two drones and we're showing both of them, and a lot of the same rules apply to both. I can't wait to talk about Terry and the when we get onto the G. We're going to do a full demo of the GPS version in a moment. So this is the packaging that the FX Pro Elite comes in. Is the what do you call it? The carry case in here as well, Rich?
Absolutely everything in that box. So it's all the carry case, the drone, the extra battery, everything.
Amazing. And I love the case as well, that it's got the proper foam cutouts. It's not just a case that's, you know, that's been brought over and shoved in the box. It's actually got proper foam cutouts for all of the components, and they fit snugly and safely inside the case. That's included as a bonus. The extra battery is included as a bonus. Normally you would just get one with the drone, now you get two. And remember, with the FX Pro Elite, you're looking at 15 to 20 minutes runtime per battery. Micro USB charged, it comes with the cable to charge the batteries. If you want to get an extra pack of batteries, then I would recommend you do that. We do have them available. We'll show them down here at some point. And you actually have an offer at the moment where I believe you're getting two batteries. They're normally £30 each. You're getting two for £25. They can take, you know, 30 to 40 minutes to charge roughly. So if you've got yourself, and actually yeah, that twin pack of batteries, if you want to buy an individual battery, you can, but I wouldn't, because if you're going to get a couple, you'll save 15 quid. Otherwise, you're going to pay £30 for one extra, but get a couple extra, and then you can be flip-flopping. So you can be charging one while you're using one, and then charging one while you're using one. And in fact, actually, let's bring the graphics onto the screen for you for those, so you can see them larger than life. 014573 is the item number, and they are £45 for two, and they are for specifically the FX Pro. You can't always cross-pollinate batteries, so if you're getting the Ultimate Pro GPS Plus, those batteries will not fit the Pro Elite, so you need to buy the ones that are specifically for the Pro Elite. So remember, with the Pro Elite, you've got the HD 720p camera with the GPS Plus that we're going to come to in a moment. You get the upgraded 1080 Full HD, 1080p Full HD camera. And if, by the way, you want batteries for your GPS as well, I can even furnish you with the details of those. All this is on our website as well, of course, at shopontv.co.uk. and there's loads of other stuff as well. By the way, if you missed the vacuum last night, it's sold out. I think they managed to get from the supplier, from the manufacturer, another, or the supplier, whoever it is, another 100 units. I noticed they were put on this morning. A lot of those aren't left, because I know a lot of people went and bought them this morning, or yesterday morning actually. But yeah, that amazing vacuum is. Just have a look around ShopOnTV.co.uk. Look at yesterday's show, and that vacuum, the VL80, I believe it is, a phenomenal deal. £60. Oh, so yes, £80 is the normal price. So you're saving actually, because they're £40 each. They are bigger batteries, and they are more powerful batteries that will give you about 30 minutes of flight time per battery as well. Now, we always say roughly, approximately with the flight times, because it depends how fast you're flying. It depends how windy it is, you know what I mean? And those different factors can change, those environmental factors can change how quickly the battery drains or how long it lasts. But you're still going to get, excuse me, a decent amount of runtime on the batteries, whether you're buying the Pro Elite or whether you're getting the Pro GPS. And speaking of Pro GPS, I believe, Rich, are you all set and ready to go?
Oh, we can fly it.
Let's do it, baby.
So this is our GPS drone. Now, we can't take this outside. We can't fly it amongst the sky in London because we're three stories down in central London. So we're going to show it to you indoor flying. Now, this is exactly the same as the FX Pro, apart from we are now 1080p camera. We have an adjustable gimbal at the front that you can do while the drone is flying mid-air. So you can change the angle of shots while it's flying. But you want to see how cool this is to fly? Watch this. As soon as I hit the button, this drone, listen to that power. The power in this drone is unbelievable. The stability of this drone is unheard of. We have got a full 1080p brushless motored GPS drone, indoor, outdoor, day or night, and you have full stability, full control over this 120 meters away. It buzzes like a bee. Now, I want you to listen to those blades. This is a brushless motor. It is different to anything we've created before. Now, you can download the app. The app is free. You can bring up Google Earth and now pinpoint where you want it to fly on a map. The map, you pay nothing. The stability, the control, a drone that has those motors. Now, listen to it. Can you hear the power? The power in that drone as it adjusts itself. Altitude lock built in, angle lock built in so it remembers which angle it's flying at. This is like the next level of flying. A full brushless motored GPS 1080p drone that you can learn to fly in seconds. And a drone that when you're outside under GPS, and I'm going to show you the app. So let's come in here. Let me bring the app up so that you can see what you'll be doing when you're outside flying this at night, in the daytime, using satellite control. We press this button. Now let's look at the difference, the apps you get for GPS. There's a button here in the middle called Surround. That means that it will do a full 360 spin around you, like the videos you see all over YouTube. The drone will lift up 360, keeping the lens around you. But then let's bring this back to the map, because as you click, this drone knows where it is, using those satellites in the sky, knows we're on Breton Street in the centre of central London. It knows where our studio is. This is Covent Garden, and we've got the Thames. Can you see the Thames in the bottom right-hand corner? This is where we are now, but I can overlay a Google Earth onto that map. I can then choose to fly to point number 1, over the building point number 2, 3, 4 and 5. You choose where you want it to fly. You press go. The drone will lift up on its phone, fly to 1, fly to 2, 3, 4, 5, then land exactly 2 meters in front of your feet. If it's running out of batteries while it's flying, the drone knows it's going to run low. It knows how far you're away, and it will fly itself back and land for you. If you put the controller in your pocket, this drone uses GPS flight for follow me. So it will go a prescribed height that you choose above you and follow you skiing, canoeing, on your bike, walking with friends and family, getting those shots in the air in 1080p full HD. Then, yeah?
As long as someone else is flying the drone, as Terry takes off in his helicopter,
someone could
film him taking off and go up into the sky.
You could do that with your drone.
Yeah.
Now, the drone will allow you to fly indoor as a
Terry.
beginner.
That
Now,
was
all
free.
GPS drones normally have a warning. Do not fly inside, not for beginners. The difference with this is because there's no satellites. They can't get through the roof of a building. But this doesn't need it inside. You've got the second camera underneath that locks the floor to give you the stability. So you've now got a drone that you can fly indoor, outdoor, day or night, beginner, intermediate or pro, out the box in 20 seconds. This is the drone at that price. By the way, in a big high street retailer right now, they have a GPS drone at the best price. They say it's the best price we've ever done. It is under it's actually £499.99. Does that GPS drone have 2 cameras in the box? No, it doesn't. Does that GPS drone have an electronic gimbal? No, it doesn't. Does that drone have a second camera underneath allowing you to fly indoors like a beginner? No, it doesn't. Everything in your Ultimate Pro GPS Plus. Does it have the brushless motors? No, it doesn't. This does. The Ultimate Bundle, Ultimate Set, GPS under 290 quid with an extra battery and the storage case. That is an incredible bundle.
It really is, and when you decide you want it, I suggest you buy it because that's the way retail works. It's quite simple. It's based on the old barter system, but now we have a currency, and you just exchange the currency for the product, and that's how you get it. And that. Sorry, I don't know. It's late, all right, or it's early, whichever way you care to look at it. But no, seriously, we've got only about 20 minutes left on the show. This is possibly Rich's last show for a little while. I don't know when your next one's booked, do you?
Middle of next month.
Middle of next month. And we may even have some new goodies for you.
Oh, we do. We have some new stuff.
We've got some new goodies. Now, what were the questions? Let's do some emails, shall we, Jem? Don't mind if I call you Jem, do you? She is a gem, let's be honest. Christine is watching with her husband Paul. Hello, Chris. Is it Christine or Christina? Christine, like pristine. And Paul, thank you very much for watching. Appreciate that. And that's about it. Everyone else has gone to bed. And Terry, our Pilot Terry is now going down in drone show history because I'm chuffed. You will be really, really pleased. Look, I'm a videographer, and you know, and I'm a purist when it comes to cameras. I started out actually as a broadcast camera operator many, many moons ago, following in my father's footsteps, until I got fed up of watching people the other side of the camera not doing such a good job, and I thought I could do better. And so, by jingo, I moved. Took me a long time to get from one side of the camera to the other. And whether I've proved that I can do it better or not is really entirely up to you. But I do absolutely love the GPS version. Just the fact that, again, you get really crisp pictures. You get the fact that you have that extra control over it. You can do so much. It's got programs built in that will allow you to do some really pretty spectacular Hollywood-style shots. You really are getting up into the pro category. And when I say pro category, the only reason is obviously because these are phenomenal. I'm not dissing them at all. But if the only thing really these can't do that I can see, Rich, is they can't carry a big camera. And that's what the big ones, by and large, are for. So if you want to carry a big movie camera, you need a really big drone. I did a commercial for Mitsubishi once, and it was the size of a dining table, this drone. It had something like 16 rotors on it. I mean, it was mad. And it was when it was following me, I thought that my life was over. But everything else, all those, certainly a lot of those other pro features that are in those expensive drones, you've brought them into drones that are accessible, available and affordable for people. Even the GPS version.
It is. What
it's a £400 drone.
It is. What we've done is something quite special. We've taken all the pro features that you'd normally get in a drone at £800, £1,000. We took those features and we built a drone exclusively for you. Yeah. We're not selling this drone on the high street. We're not doing the advertising.
That's what I want to know. How can you do it? Because if they're in those expensive drones, surely they're expensive components. You couldn't possibly afford to get them and put them in a drone of this size. So how have you done that?
What we've done is we've taken the same components because what they do is they will take the components into their drone. Then they'll spend money on advertising. They'll spend money on putting it into the stores and doing the nice big displays. They will spend the money on advertising in the magazines. We don't need to because the volume that we can do through TV is the same sorts of volume that is in not one shop, not two shops, 10 shops, 100 shops.
The whole nation.
Everywhere in the nation, we can can do the same sorts of volume in a night. In a night. And I know how many of you have put this in your basket today and how many of you are loving our drones. So we can take those features. Now, there are some limitations that we've put in because we want you to have a drone that you don't need a license for, registration or fee. So you can go 120 meters in any direction, forwards, back, left and right, 120, 240 end to end. You can do that with your drone, but you don't need a license or registration or fee. You don't need to go a mile with this drone, because if you want a mile, you go and pay a £900 drone. Yeah. This allows you to do it with the same level of features, the same feel, the same use, but in a drone that you can give as a gift and know a 14-year-old nutwas can do it instantly within 20 seconds. To you to be able to fly it out the box in 20 seconds with no license, registration or fee. You get the double battery inside here. We're always giving you, with our bundles tonight, 2 batteries included, the second one being like it's free, so you get double the flight time, double the fun, double the excitement in each of the drones that we do.
I'm just thinking of some numbers. So actually, if you want some statistics, we have between 68 and 70 people who've got the various drones in their baskets at the moment. Absolutely dozens and dozens of you have bought them. And, you know, we started later, getting closer to 1 o'clock tonight. Obviously, we've been on at midnight. But on those midnight shows that we've done together, probably more people in that night bought drones than they did in every single shop that sells drones in the country the previous day.
Without
why we get you,
question.
And all those savings from not having the advertising and the distribution and the stocking fees and the shrinkage fees and the this fees and the that fees, and sometimes you have to pay for an extra for an end cap or for prime placement in a store. I mean, retail is it's a complete science, and it can be very expensive for a vendor to get products into retail, and that's why only a very select few, because there's only a certain number of square feet in a bricks and mortar store, right? So this is the beauty of transactional television, direct television. This is the storefront. This show is the storefront. This is the advert. We are the celebrity endorsement. They couldn't afford very much. What more can I say? But the point is that all of that money that's been saved, the fact that I work so cheap, that's passed on to you. Essentially, you're getting part of my salary in the savings. That's not true, but I thought it was funny. Rich, what you got over there?
Okay, we are being told that you want to see this thing fly again, so I'm going to talk you around our GX Pro, our FX. This is the drone that literally has the most features we've ever created at the best price that we've been able to bring them to air. In fact, I believe tonight we are matching the lowest price we have ever sold this bundle before anywhere on any channel, and you have the chance to check it out and get it into your life within 7 days, flying next weekend. An FX Pro has all the pro features you've wanted: auto takeoff, auto landing, VR capability, our amazing live streaming HD camera, but you can fly out the box in 20 seconds. So let me talk you around it, tell you why it's brilliant, because this thing is incredible. Now, number one, we're talking about a full-size drone that's full size, full power, full fun. Full excitement, full magic, but all the blades, everything fully flexible. It has an HD camera that's live streaming direct to the screen of your phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy, and what the drone sees live, you see live. You genuinely can now make videos, movies, Instagrams, YouTubes. You can mix that footage together to create something utterly incredible that you are designing, you are creating. You don't have to be stuck with a front-facing camera with one angle, one shot, one direction, because you can now take the pro-level shot above 120 meters in the air, maybe filming the birds flying out the trees, filming over your friend's wedding venue, that magic shot in the garden with the grandparents you haven't seen for 4 or 5 months coming down. You can take that photo, you can take that video instantly, even when you're not a pro, and then to fly it. You don't need to learn anything. You don't have to spend ages learning the controllers. You don't have to learn to stabilize it like a clutch control in a car. You bought a drone before, it hit the ceiling, hit the floor, you couldn't control it. This drone is different, Rob, because one finger, one button, whether you're an intermediate, beginner or pro, in the air, 20 seconds, sitting there like it's on a piece of string. I'm not touching the controller. That is now the stability of your FX Pro. This is unheard of at this price. This is unheard of at double or triple the price. Hanging there like it's sitting on a piece of string. But now we've got it in the air, let's look at why it's so stable. Number one, altitude lock. It knows its height. If the wind knocks it, remembers the height, auto corrects itself. So you don't have to worry about flying in a bit of wind. You don't have to worry about flying outside. This drone, without you touching it, knows where it came from. Then you have that second camera underneath, allowing you to fly it from the palm of your hand like Harry Potter. This thing is crazy. But the camera is what makes this drone unbelievable. Because here in the studio, our cameras cost tens of thousands of pounds, but I'm not being filmed right now on one of those £10,000 cameras, because the FX Pro is filming me from its camera. V-sign, 3, 2, 1, boom, records that memory into the palm of my phone. Hand up starts the video, it recognizes it. Hand up starts the video, it recognizes it. So we are now filming memories while we're flying. But Rob, not with one camera, because you are now on that front-facing camera, which is camera number one. But with a click, unheard of at this price, we can now bring in a second and third shot. So you are now on camera number one.
Right dish.
I am being filmed from the down camera. This could be over 120 meters in the air. A blogging shot top left on my mobile phone. 3 shots in one from the same drone at the same time. And you are able to do this even as a beginner who's learning out the box in 20 seconds. Rob, speed number one is nice and steady, you're learning to fly. Maybe this is up the stairs or down the banisters, you're learning. Speed number two doubles that speed, intermediate flying. So you now get double the speed on that drone without having to go and buy a new drone or a new camera. Speed number three up to 25 miles an hour. Football pitch distance in 12.5 seconds. This thing isn't good, it's brilliant. It's not brilliant, genuinely it's incredible. If you're going towards that tree, the lake, the river, Rob, you don't have to panic. You press one button, the drone will auto home to you. The drone you're not going to lose, you're not going to damage. You want to flip 360. One button, flip 360s in the air. Now I'm going to show it to you, watch that video. This is a one button, hands up, show off, drone that will flip 360. It's incredible. And then, if you're a beginner, you've never flown before, but you want to now be a pro, controller off. You can take control from the screen of your phone. This isn't even possible in drones under 600 quid normally. The second my fingers touch the screen, 2 control sticks, it allows me to now fly direct from the screen of my mobile phone. No in-app purchases, nothing to buy. It is now following me. So it locks onto my face, and everywhere I walk, everywhere I move, this drone follows me, filming as I go. Normally in £1,000 drones, it's in your FX Pro. The most amazing drone that folds up, fits in your pocket, take it with you everywhere you go. No license needed, no registration, no fee. This is a drone built to the new Class Drone Zero toy category, enabling you to genuinely get this out of the box. The batteries are pre-charged, they're ready to go. Fly it in less than 20 seconds. That's the size of your FX Pro. That's the size of your phone. Phone, drone, drone, phone. Take this with you everywhere you go. And then the deal, tonight's deal. We are not giving you one battery, 250 quid the normal price, forget it. Tonight we're giving you another battery like it's free. Nish nil, nothing costs you zero. Double your flight time, double the fun, double the excitement, double the magic. It's in your bundle. And then we're throwing in that storage case too. So normally worth 40 quid, it's in your set. It's in this bundle, allowing you to protect your investment. Foam line, space for the drone controller, battery 1, battery 2. Take it with you everywhere you go. This is the ultimate set. This is the ultimate collection. This is your chance to get your hands next weekend filming the family, filming those magic moments and flying and having fun. The ultimate set, the ultimate bundle are incredible. Most feature-packed drone we've ever created at anywhere close to this price. FX Pro Elite with all the extras delivered to you. So whoever you give it to or gift it to, hand on heart, out the box 20 seconds, they can fly it. Great fun, great excitement, great memories recorded, and the biggest smile on everyone's face. That is your FX Pro Elite.
As somebody once said in a film, what's your pleasure? And if anyone can tell me what that film is, I'll give you a gold button. Wow, I thought Paul was going to come straight back and tell me he did. Hey, got it! Paul got it! Paul, our director, is as big a geek as I am. Yeah, Hellraiser, very good, yeah. Now, we're not going to sell you a box that will allow you to commune with demons or have your flesh ripped from your skin by hooked chains. If that's your pleasure, then you need to go somewhere else in Covent Garden. That's all I'm saying. Apparently. But if you want to fly a drone, we can help. We can help with that because we have the FX Pro Elite from RDM. And it really is, it's a high-performance, remote-controlled HD Pro folding drone. That's exactly what it says on the box. I'll show you the box. This is the box. There it is. It's got a picture of the drone on one side. It's got a picture of the drone on the other side. Also, the other great thing is that if you are giving this as a gift, when little Timmy or little Susan rips the paper from the box, they will know exactly what it is that they have right away. I bet you anyone, and now I know that age 14 and up is the recommended flying age, but if you've got younger kids, as long as you supervise them, it's perfectly fine. I reckon, you know, that anyone, 6, 7, 8-year-olds getting this as their birthday present, oh my Lord. I mean, every kid has to have a remote control something. Maybe Jeff, if you're watching, and February 14th, just around the corner, you could take your beloved Bethany. I'm making these names up, by the way. You could take Bethany to a fabulous restaurant, and midway through your main course, you could say, Bethany, there's something I've been meaning to ask you, and you could get down on one knee, and you could give her. Gemma said, "Can you help me tie my shoelaces?" She's an incurable romantic. And you could present her with a drone, and then go and fly it afterwards. If she's still with you at that point, I don't know. She might not be. If she's expecting a ring and she gets a drone. To be honest, I'm looking at Charlie when I look over there, by the way, for approval. No, but the fact is that honestly, I think everyone who gets this as a gift is going to love it. But maybe it is a Valentine's gift because look. If I had a girlfriend, if anyone would actually love me, or just date me, don't care if you don't love me, just go out with me, something, anyone, please. Hello, is this thing on? If I got a drone for a Valentine's gift, I'd be thrilled. Now, admittedly, I'd probably want one in the shape of the Millennium Falcon because I am a bit of a sci-fi geek. That's what you should do, Rich. You should do shells for the drones. But no, look, hey, whatever floats your boat. There are lots of people, you know, some people might like to get a skateboard for Valentine's Day. The skater chicks, you know, and skater dudes. Is that what they call them? It's dudes and chicks, isn't it? It sounds very, very derogatory to me. But the point I'm trying to make is that if this is an appropriate gift for someone that you know in your life and you love, why don't you get it for them now? It's different. It's something different. It's not just a box of chocolates or a bottle of bubbly. It's not the normal, everyday, communal garden, run-of-the-mill nonsense that we buy. Gifts that don't feel like they've had any thought put into them. If you buy this for someone, it's because you know that they're going to love it. And maybe that person is you. Maybe you just love yourself and you want to treat yourself. Because by Jove, I'm going to treat when I finally get a week, well, more than a day off, a couple of days off, maybe a weekend, maybe even a week. Oh, I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to treat myself so well. I really am. Yeah. How about you?
I always treat myself.
Oh, you do, don't you? He's always out with the kids and the family. You've got the perfect life, honestly.
Oh,
this man, I don't know where you get your energy from to do this, especially after a long day with the family.
Comes in a can and it gives you wings.
Oh, does it? Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. It comes in kilo blocks, doesn't it? No. I didn't say that.
No, it definitely comes in a can
Comes
and
in a
gives you
can,
wings.
that's right. Gives you wings, yeah. Tell us a bit more about this.
Okay, this is a drone that literally has absolutely everything. It's designed so you can take it out of the box in 20 seconds, you can fly it, every pro feature you've always wanted and desired, all the features you never thought you could afford. That Follow Me built in, honestly, check it out on the internet. See what other drones and what their price are that has Follow Me built in. We built it in this drone for you. Look, if you've always wanted to fly, you've got someone in the family that's always wanted to film those magic shots, those magic social media, you can do it with this drone. It's out of the box, 20 seconds, and anyone can learn.
Can I just clarify? I was talking about sugar because you get a kilo
Yeah.
of sugar. It's the end of the show, really.
I know. How fun has this been?
Oh, lots. I don't know how to quantify it, except to say, as always, thank you.
My
Oh,
pleasure.
sorry. Oh, no. I'll see you tomorrow night with more amazing offers from Shop on TV. Good night.